Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into this video, I wanted to share my 3-step guide on how not to post to YouTube. Step 1. Have footage from a really cool race. Now, this is one you would think that you want to have, and you are correct, but you need to follow all 3 steps in order to follow my guide. So, step 2. Post videos from other races in a timely manner, such as the NCAA regional meet, and in doing so, you throw off the timeline for the viewer. And then step 3, wait a little over a month before editing the footage from step 1. And that, my friends, is how not to post to YouTube. So with that said, today's video is from the conference cross-country championships that I raced in a little over a month ago in October. Because step 2 of my guide threw off the timeline a little bit, here is some background information to better understand what the timeline actually is. So we are about 3 weeks away from the state cross-country meet, and this meet is the conference championship, 15 teams. I believe 7 of which are ranked in the top 20 in the state of Iowa. And according to the rankings, we should finish second. My team should finish second. And we obviously believe that we can win because the first ranked team is very similar to my team. So going into this, we believed we could win and we were excited to race. The race was held at Irv Warren Memorial Golf Course in Waterloo, Iowa, and with a slight drizzle all morning and into the afternoon. So thank you so much for being patient with me. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. It is the biggest way you can help grow the channel, and it just means a lot to me. So thank you again, and let's get into this video.
And it's the start of the Varsity Boys race. 4:40 p.m. It's a light, steady rain.
All right, and we are off with this Mississippi Valley Conference Super Meet, and I'm excited to take you guys along for this race. And as you notice, people are getting out quick. It is about 200 meters, 150 meters before you have to make a very sharp turn. So people get out quick and it already begins to get quite strung out. At this point, I'm just trying to stay around my teammates and find myself in a decent position. And even though we went out so hard, I'm still a little bit towards the back, so I'm trying to move up. And there's a mascot right there. Wouldn't want to be a mascot in the rain, but here we go. So this is at about 3/4 of a mile to maybe a mile in, and my first mile ended up being a quick 5:06, I believe. It went out hard, and as you will see soon, I think I will regret it. But I am just trying to stay with my teammates here. We got a nice pack going, and there are my teammates, and we are trying to work together a little bit and just keep moving up as a team, because we know it's going to be a tightly contested contest, and I am starting to get dropped a little bit And in this moment, I'm just trying to work my way back up, use the hills to my advantage. There were a couple, just a slight uphill and a slight downhill, so I was just trying to use those as best I could. It's a 3-lap course, so that was not the most enjoyable, but it makes it so Todd Father is able to get these clips. So this is with about one more lap to go, 2.5 miles into the race, and there's Ford balling it up, as well as a couple of my teammates who are also having great races so far. And we have a very nice pack going, but so does Dubuque Hempstead. We know we got to keep moving up, and it's going to come down to a kick. So I'm a little ways back, and in this moment I'm just thinking about how I gotta move up, I gotta go now, I gotta put in some surges and just try my best to get points, because if it is a tie, it'll come down to the 6th man, who would end up being me. And here it is. This is the kick. This is the final 200 meters. Truman and Ammon and Noah and Elliott are all looking very good, but it's going to come close because that yellow team there was the team we were trying to beat. And here I am, trying to work my way up, trying to give everything that I have left, and I end up running 16:45, which was a little bit of a disappointment, but what was a big surprise was that we were able to come out with a victory by 1 point. 1 singular point. We had lost to that team earlier in the year by 5 points, and today we came back on top, and this would put us in 3rd place of the Iowa high school rankings, and it was the first time that we have won that meet since 2008. So it was a very exciting day. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I just want to briefly discuss what just happened in that race. And I remember I ran 16:45, and I believed I could have run much faster, but I just went out a bit too aggressively, and that sometimes happens in high school cross country. Another thing that happened was I've been dealing with this strange leg numbness where if I'm running like tempo pace or race pace, after a couple miles it just basically goes numb in my right leg. I've seen multiple different doctors, gotten different tests done on it, and we still haven't been able to figure out a way to solve it. But I've been going to physical therapy, and it seemed to help a little bit, but PT isn't going to help it stay fixed in the long term, I don't believe. So my leg went numb during that race, and when it goes numb, it just seems hard to keep the pace up. I feel like I lose control over it. I was still able to get through the race. I definitely felt like I should have been able to run faster, and that's just part of running. There are always those races where you feel like you can run faster, but you just don't. I'm going to ask the inquiry of the episode now, and that is, what type of content would you like to see moving into the future? I plan on bringing interviews back this winter. I plan on doing some shoe reviews. I would like to do more race videos like the NCAA regional meet. That was a lot of fun to make. And then moving forward, I have the state meet video. That will be the next video. And then I actually raced at NXR. The next 2 videos will be cross-country meets. And then the third video, hopefully, I'm hoping that they arrive in time, but I actually have a shoe review coming, but it's not any shoe review. It's a different shoe review. I think you guys will really enjoy it, and it'll be a humorous video, and I think you guys will get some laughs out of it. Inquiry of the episode again, what type of content would you like to see moving forward? And if you just want to be general about it or specific, and you can always DM me on Instagram if that's something that you'd like to do. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Live life to the max, run to the max, and until next time.